la! Your dream vacation to Sri Lanka starts from rupees 24,999 only with GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.
What do I snack on? I snack on... My mom makes amazing chocolate cake. I love the feeling after I work out, but before, not so much. My cheat meal is everything I'm not supposed to have. I mean, scrambled egg is too easy though. Is it? I really enjoy Indian seafood. Basically, I love carbs. So anything and everything that screams carbs is my cheat meal. I don't cook too much. Also, I'm on the road most of the time. I'm working most of the time. Veggies is the part where I really have to push myself to eat because I hate eating vegetables. Who else? What are the fit actors? I mean, Tiger is, he's like King Khan was, he was so fit and fab, and especially in that Pathan song and, everything, he was just looking so good. This is not a very productive what I eat in a day if you're looking for tips. It's more of what not to eat. Hi, this is Malavika Mohanan, and today I will tell Galatta India what I eat in a day. I've realized I don't really put on too much of I don't go up in size too much. I think it's just that my body fat percentage increases. So if my muscles are toned when I'm eating right and working out, I can see them become a little flabby. Yeah. But size, no. Size, I can get away with not eating right for a few months before it reaches SOS. One morning routine, something I've started doing of late is I have my warm water with lemon. That's something I do. But I've started eating 3 to 4 dates first thing in the morning. And I've started feeling a difference in how my skin looks and brain function. Actually, I found it to be helping me focus a lot better, which is interesting. So I'm not a big fan of eating eggs first thing in the morning, even though it would be great to get that morning burst of protein. And I love having my black coffee first thing in the morning. So before I have that, I line my stomach with a little bit of carbs, which on most days is poha, because it's also such a versatile, such a easily portable breakfast to have. Like I can have it in the car, I can have it when I'm getting ready. It's just like one bowl of something. So poha is my go-to. I'm a big snacker. I'm snacking all the time. So I have like this, when I go to set, I have like an entire duffel bag full of like healthy snack. I call it healthy, but it has a lot of not very healthy things too. But I'm a big snacker. I try to snack on dry fruits. Otherwise, I snack on, what do I snack on? I snack on whole truth bars, like just protein bars and things like that. And if I'm shooting in Hyderabad, there are a lot of dessert places that I really love. So then I do the kind of snacking that I shouldn't do, but I'll go for a tiramisu or a, tres leches. This is not a very productive what I eat in a day if you're looking for tips. It's more of what not to eat. I'm a big dessert lover. I love my mom makes amazing chocolate cake. It's not too dry. It's this really spongy cake with like a thick chocolate cream everywhere on top, which is like, it's the most amazing texture. It's so yum. And I love tiramisu. I'm going through a tiramisu phase since a while. Lunch is home food. So one thing I do is that I try to make sure that I'm getting a healthy mix of everything. So for lunch, I'll make sure I'm either eating eggs or chicken or fish. So that and a little bit of either roti or rice. But I've been staying away from gluten for no particular reason, but I just feel like even genetically, because I'm Malayali, my body is more adapted to rice, and I believe that we should always eat things that our body is kind of like our staples, right? Like where do you come from? What do people eat there? That food just settles a lot better with the body. So I try to eat brown rice or red rice, a little bit of dal or curry, and vegetables. Now, veggies is the part where I really have to push myself to eat because I hate eating vegetables. I hate it. I detest it. So that becomes the forcing myself bit. But that's what. But it becomes a lot easier to eat when it's in an Indian palate. When it's in an Indian thali, it's a lot easier to eat, more than like sauteed or grilled or something like that. My workouts depend on like the last couple of months, I've hardly had any time to work out because I've been promoting 2 movies and I've been shooting for 2 other movies. So in between this, it's been like 4 to 5 hours of sleep and then wake up and hustle again. So my workouts have taken a hit, but on a less crazy month, during a more normal phase, I work out around 4 to 5 times a week, and I mix it up. I do cardio one day. I love strength training. My body really enjoys lifting weights. I like what it feels like, and I feel like you should always, for a workout, you should always choose something that you enjoy doing, because otherwise it'll feel like a chore and you won't end up doing it. Like, I know how beneficial yoga is and I do pranayam every day, but I don't do too much of yoga because I just get bored doing it. So I'm not a yoga person, unlike what most other actors are. And I picked up this martial art form called Silambam, which is stick fighting. I picked it up for my movie Tangalan, but I enjoyed the discipline so much that I have the stick at home. I have a Silambam stick at home, and I do a lot of moves. I do like half an hour to 45 minutes with the moves, which I find very meditative, which is great for bicep tricep toning, shoulder toning, like basically for your whole body workout. It's a very unique and feel good thing that I enjoy doing. So I do a mix of Silambam and strength training. I love the feeling after I work out, but before, not so much. No, I wish I could say that, I wake up at 6 in the morning and I love the idea of working out. No, I want to sleep. I want to sleep till the last minute. So I'm not that person.
that is everyone. Everyone will be able to relate to.
But I know these actors who wake up at like 5 in the morning and go work out. And I'm like, how? Where are you mustering? Where are you channeling this kind of willpower from? I don't really. I don't cook too much. Also, I'm on the road most of the time. I'm working most of the time, so I don't really have. I'm not at home filming, so I don't cook as much. But I love. But my favorite thing to eat is my mom's home cooked food, which is the irony. I love eating my mom's fish curry, rice, fish fry. It's also our staple food in a sense. And having said that, I really enjoy Indian seafood, whether it's Goan seafood, whether it's Konkani, whether it's Tamil Nadu food, Tamil Nadu cuisine, whether it's Mallu cuisine. It's just seafood just hits the spot. So dinner, I try to avoid eating too much carbs for dinner. So I have quinoa, but like I said, I don't really, the moment it's a non-Indian palate, it doesn't really call out to me, it doesn't entice me. I'm not a big fan of continental cuisine. So if it's only grilled fish and sauteed vegetables, I'll eat it for a couple of days, but then, I'll order a biryani or something like that. So for me to cater to my taste buds, I stick to like a very low masala, low oil, like a dal fry or something like that. Some sauteed spinach for my greens and fiber content, and either grilled fish, again everything low masala, low oil, grilled fish or paneer bhurji, or like one of these things, grilled chicken, one of these things, and I'll have it with quinoa. So I've kind of Indian palatized it a little bit, not completely continental, but it still makes me, it tastes yum, and I end up not cheating on my dinner. My cheat meal is everything I'm not supposed to have. My cheat meal is bread. I think I really, what a weird thing to state, no? Cheat meal is bread. But what I mean is that anything that's like a burger, or like naan with butter chicken, or paneer butter masala, like bread is something I try to avoid on a regular basis. Be it Indian breads or be it, the other kind. So I eat that, basically I love carbs. So anything and everything that screams carbs is my cheat meal, and a lot of sweets. Scrambled egg is too easy though. Is it?
But anything else?
But egg bhurji is my go-to. It's funny you say that, because it's my go-to, because whenever I feel like, I'm sitting at home for a meal and I feel like there's not enough protein content in today's thing, I'll quickly go and do my 5-minute egg bhurji and mix that up with the rest of it. So I do put, so I use a little bit of oil, a little bit of rye, mustard seeds, and then I'll put chopped onion. And I really like to caramelize my onion because I feel like so much flavor comes from just, even if it's just onion and egg, if you caramelize it, like caramelized onions are the best thing ever, ever. So I caramelize it and then use like 3 to 4 egg whites depending on, how much I'm supposed to be eating. I put a little bit of like green chili, like thinly sliced just for flavor, but I try to avoid too much of masala because that's what triggers the gut, right? And when you're trying to eat healthy and trying to, you have a certain body goal, you don't want too much of masala or anything to trigger your system. And that's it, yeah. It's a quickie, and a little bit of salt, and that's it. It's a quickie recipe. One worst diet I've ever been on. When I was prepping for Tangalan, because I had to go for like this really, really low body fat percentage, I was on a very, very low carb diet and like a calorie deficit diet, and so I was expending a lot more because I had a lot of stunt sequences in the film. I was expending a lot more energy than consuming it. So that was definitely hard because my portions would be so small for like breakfast, lunch and dinner. Yeah, but it got me the body I was supposed to for that character. So in the long run it pays off, but when you're doing it, it's so hard. Crash diets, no, but I have done it for movies a couple of times. Like I was filming this movie called Beyond the Clouds with this world-renowned Oscar-nominated director, Majid Majidi, and he wanted me to, like, we were shooting for one schedule, and before the next schedule began, where my character is in jail, he wanted me to look a lot thinner, because of everything she's gone through in the prison. So he asked me if I could lose like 8 kilos in 2-3 weeks, which is humanly impossible. But I took that up as a challenge, and I was eating I was eating 1 egg white and 1 apple a day. That's it. That was my food the entirety of each day. And it took a little time for my body to start like reacting to this. This is obviously not something I would ask people to do. Never do fat diets. You need nutrition. Like that's always the goal. But as actors, we go crazy sometimes thinking about the characters, not even so much about the body, right? So I went on that crash diet for about like 10 days and my body reacted very quickly. I didn't end up losing 8 kilos, but I lost like 5 to 6 over a period of 3 to 4 weeks, which is still a lot, but never do that. Never try it at home. 3 actors whose fitness journey inspires me. Disha Patni, I think she's got a great body. And she looks like she's always doing something or the other. She's doing gymnastics, she's doing these cool kicks, and she's always like doing physical things, which is a great thing to, it's always important to keep your body moving. Plus, she looks great. Who else? What are the fit actors? I mean, Tiger is, he's like, he's this Superman. Like, I don't even know how he does what he does. So crazy. I don't think anyone can even aspire to that because he's in a league of his own. So Tiger definitely. And who else is fit? I thought in the recent films, my favorite King Khan was, he was so fit and fab, and especially in that Pathan song and everything, he was just looking so good. No, it's taken me a long time to be comfortable in my own skin, so I think I'm gonna stick to myself.
Hola! Your dream vacation to Sri Lanka starts from rupees 24,999 only with GT Holidays, South India's #1 travel brand.